lips I speak, it gets signed. He want my heart, I charge for my time. No blurry charm, no half-lit tricks. I read the room, I read it quick. Cut it short, keep it neat. If it's not real, don't take a seat. I'm not a favor, I'm a fee. That's the code with me. Red leather lips, say it slow. Hands up high, let the whole room know. Red leather lips, I set that tone. Red leather lips, I stand alone. He talks in circles, I talk in turns. He wants off deck, says I lock those doors. My standards pressed like a tailored line. I don't go cheap, I go divine. Cut it short, keep it neat. If it's not real, don't take a seat. I'm not a favor, I'm a fee. That's the code with me. Red leather lips, say it slow. Hands up high, let the whole room know. Red leather lips, I set that tone. Red leather lips, I stand alone. Trade cuts, built in my flicks. I don't do panic, I don't do mix. If you can't add peace, don't call my bluff. I'm already more than enough. Red leather lips, say it slow. Hands up high, let the whole room know. Red leather lips, I set that tone. Red leather lips, I stand alone. Matchbox Aries, flame in my hand. He wants forever, I cancel the plan. Tiny spark, but the whole room turns. Some girls flirt, some girls burn. He wore confidence like rented gold. Pretty from far, but the story got old. I leave one mark on the cool glass rim, then let the silence finish him. Strike once, go flare, go flare. Wrong boy, nice hair, nice hair. Strike once, go flare, go flare. That's it, take care. He wanted softness without the heat. Wanted my lips with a backseat seat. No half-grown prince in a polished coat. No shallow heart in a smoky note. My girls laugh low by the lack of bar. Nobody asks where the real ones are. We step outside and the valet knows who leaves early, who only poses. Matchbox Aries, like that line. Hands up slow if you're doing fine. Matchbox Aries, sing that back. I don't stay still, I strike and detach. I strike and detach. He asked for a chance in a voice too neat. I left him standing in tailored defeat. Some nights teaching, some nights close. I keep the fire, I lose the smoke. Matchbox Aries, like that line. Hands up slow if you're doing fine. Matchbox Aries, sing that back. I don't stay still, I strike and detach. I strike and detach. Strike once, go fly. No trade, fresh air. Strike once, go fly. No trade, fresh air. Send a court code, white lines under my feet. Send a court code, sweet sir, talk cheap. Delete. Send a court code, scoreboard on my side. I hit my mark, we bow to sky. Send a court code, girl, hush when I strike. Grace in the wrist and venom in the bite. Stun on the visor, chalk on the shoe. He came loud, but his game fell through. I like food focus, shoulders relaxed. Not messy, heat and designer slacks. Girls on the baseline, posture intact. We don't do chaos, we answer with tact. Racket pop, crisp like a polished cute, I ran weak, it felt before it's through. Now soft, just getting in the way I land. I play long sets, I understand. Cynical, cold, white lines under my feet. Cynical, cold, sweet serve, talk cheap, delete. Cynical, cold, scoreboard on my side. I hit my mark without a slide. Cynical, cold, crouch when I strike. Cut it in the wrist and rhythm in the bite. You try charm, make a half-form drink. I like deeper things in a little deep. No rush, brick in the lane I choose. I like for form, I don't do loose. Nick take still, air cut thin. That's what pressure sounds like when I grin. Backhand clean and the angle severe. That's how I make my limits clear. No fake confidence in my set. I only play points worth the sweat. That was one, hold still, read the spill. Trust skill, no wasted move, no borrowed pace. I take command of open space. Clubhouse quiet, getting on skin. I don't need noise when I walk in. If you want nearing patience too, I'm not impressed by what you knew. I like the timing underway. I don't return what comes too late. Every win earned, every look composed. That's how a whole life stays enclosed. In the court, cold, light lines under my feet. In the court, cold, sweet serve, talk cheap, delete. In the court, cold, scoreboard on my side. I hit my lot about a stride. In the court, cold, crowdish when I strike. Racing her to send women in the bike. In the court, cold, oh, white lines under my feet. In the court, cold, sweet serve, talk cheap, delete. In the court, cold, crowd hush when I strike. In the court, cold, crowd hush when I strike. Grace in the wrist, when I'm in the bike. Match point move. That's how calm looks good. Cute chalk blue on a polished thumb. He walked in loud, but his depth was none. I like a room where the silence speaks, and every look lands clean for weeks. Screen felt under a measured hand. I don't guess I understand. Rail line straight and the lamp hangs low. That's the kind of calm I know. Girls with me sharp as a fresh break shot. No cheap angles in the way we plot. Line it up, let it glide. Hold narrows when I decide. Billiard, bank it clean, call a shot. Billiard room, I don't miss what I got. Billiard room, green hush, red gloss. Control in the soul, billiard room. Watch that pressure move. I make precision look smooth. He tries out with a careless grin. I like a man who can hold within. No rush, stand on a careful night. I let my instinct deadly right. Parking near and the jaw stay set. I don't overplay the bet. Every move measure, no extra spin. That's how I know what enters in. No fake way in the words I hear. I can spot cheap from me. Billiard room, bank it clean, call a shot. Billiard room, I don't miss what I got. Billiard room, green hush, red gloss. I turn control in the sauce. Billiard room, watch that pressure move. I make precision look smooth. Corner line in the room goes still. That's the shape of a sharpened wheel. He wanna close with a half-made frame. I like full nerd with a steadier flame. No we pulse in the lane I choose. I set the terms, I don't lose. Fell stays calm while the whole cue sings. That's the sound of expensive things. Break, shot, thunder, chin, till slow. Nothing them in the way I go. No soft panic, no bend aim. I leave exacting, leave a name. Billiard room, bank it clean, call the shot. Billiard room, I don't miss what I've got. Billiard room, green hush, red gloss. I turn control in the sauce. Billiard room, watch that pressure move. I make precision look smooth. Billiard room, bank it clean, call the shot. Billiard room, I don't miss what I've got. Billiard room, green hush, red gloss. I turn control in the sauce. Billiard room, watch that pressure move. I make precision look smooth. Cabana code, white linen on command. Cabana code, ice glass in my hand. Cabana code, tan line, sharp mind. Good things follow when the timing's aligned. Cabana gold, someone never rushed. I make expensive look effortless. Terrace tile in her polished toe. He tried smooth talk, but it came too low. I like clean breath and a measured tone. I borrow swagger from a borrowed phone. Since pill twist on the run sits bright. I keep my choices summer tight. Girls by the shades with a cool light skin. No sloppy energy gets past the plan. Curtain is drift and the air stays light. That's how I like my new set right. Cabana cold, white linen on command. Cabana cold, ice glass in my hand. Cabana cold, tail line, sharp mind. Good things follow when the timing's aligned. Cabana cold, sun mom, nigga rush. You make expensive look effortless. Sunscreen shimmer on the golden shoulder. He moved loud but the room got colder. I like consistency, not just heat. I like a man with a ground to be. No heavy scenes where the water gleams. I keep my standards clean as dreams. Tall, strength, crisp, and the pulse stay slow. It's what control looks like when it blows. If you want it, bring grace intact. I don't do flimsy, I don't do act. Ice, clink, palm, shade, hold, still, hold. Vibe bends to my will. No cheap pressure in this stare. Only good taste everywhere. Friends have low like a private song. That's the kind of world where I belong. You tried again with a softer line. Still felt thin at the finish line. I like my D's with a cleaner pace. I like composure on the pretty face. Nothing forced and nothing wild. That's how I keep the glamour style. Cabana cold, white and then I'm coming. Cabana cool, cabana cold, ice glass on my hand. Cabana cool, cabana cool, tan line, sharp mind. Good things follow when the timing's aligned. Cabana cool, someone never rushed. I make expensive look effortless. Cabana cool, white linen on command. Cabana cool, ice glass on my hand. Cabana cool, tan line, sharp mind. Good things follow when the timing's aligned. Cabana cool, someone never rushed. I make expensive look effortless. Shade down, chin high, that's the look I live inside. Sapphire staircase, watch me rise. No cheap love in these blue lit eyes. Sapphire staircase, count that step. I don't fold, I can let it spread. He can't polish, but the tone felt thin. Too much mirror, not enough within. I know the type with a silver grin. They want the room, not the discipline. My heel on marble, my name on glass. I let one look through the upper class. No random masses, no easy pass. Some doors open, some doors ass. Sapphire staircase, watch me rise. No cheap love in his blue lit eyes. Sapphire staircase, count that step. I don't fold, I can let respect. He tries sweet talk with a velvet light. Pretty little smoke in a borrowed tie. I like a man with a grounded spine. Not a bar watching a rehearsed line. My girls move pain through the chandelier. Yeah, nobody reaches unless invited there. I keep the tone like a tailored thread. I don't fold, I can let respect. Cold hand, real hot post, still like light. No weak heart gets to stand beside. If you can't at work, don't test that line. I built this height, and it's all mine. Sapphire staircase, watch me rise. No cheap love in these blue lit eyes. Sapphire staircase, count that step. I don't fall like I let respect. Sapphire staircase, hear that sound. Every flow goes quiet when I come on. Sapphire staircase, count that step. I don't fall like I let respect. Carries lane tips in the fold of my glove. He wants the glam, I can't carry the love. Torment night, I don't break my stride. He talks too fast from the passenger side. No cheap bravado in the rented coat. I hear the panic under every joke. I leave a hush when I leave that curve. He wanted magic, I offer nerve. Tip jar, chin up. Nice try, not enough. Tip jar, chin up. Wrong touch, wrong look. He wanted midnight with none of the weight. Wanted my softness without the weight. No baby prince in a borrowed watch. No luck he gets through this lot. My girls laugh low, never lack her bar. No one in our row ask where we are. We know the route, we know the pace. We make the room adjust its face. Carriage lane tips, let it ring. I don't flinch, I don't cling. Carriage lane tips, seem that bad. I leave with mine, I never lag. He thought the bill made him tall enough. Money buys tables, not this kind of touch. I keep my name in the sealed up line. Not for display, not for decline. Carriage lane tips, let it ring. I don't flinch, I don't cling. Carriage lane tips, seem that bad. I leave with mine, I never lag. Tip jar, chin up, that's the look. Tip jar, chin up, close the book. Sapphire minute, look how I keep time. No loose hands ever touching my shine. He said patience, I said precision. I don't do drift, I make decisions. Chronograph face under chandelier glass. Whole world slow is when I let it pass. Like a nail on a polished frame. I know exact, I don't do vague. Every second cut to fit. That's why the whole silhouette feels rich. No loud scenes in my afternoon. I keep my pressure tuned. Tick once, breathe in, new pace, same skin, whole room, ridicule. Before I even move, sapphire minute, feel that click. Sapphire minute, neat and slick. Sapphire minute, smooth but strong. I know exactly where I belong. Sapphire minute, when I turn that wrist, everything sharpens into this. Sapphire minute, deep quiet velvet, no polished wood. Everything framed the way it should. He wore nice shoes, but his words too thin. I like clean depth under the skin. Girls when we measure, never loud. Still make impact on a crowded cloud. Crown wheel spin and the light refracts. That's the kind of energy that lasts. No quick thrill gets inside my lane. I like clear minds without the strain. If you want close, bring form and weight. I don't entertain vague. Click, click, flash, hold. Cool hands, cold go. Click, flash, pause. I'm sapphire man. Feel that click. Sapphire minute, neat and slick. Sapphire minute, smooth but strong. I know exactly where I belong. Sapphire minute, when I turn that wrist, everything sharpens into this. Sapphire minute, time bends when I enter right. That's my day, that's my night. Chandelier tax, yeah. Chandelier tax, pay that shine. You want the room, get in line. Chandelier tax, save my rate. Too much taste on one first date. Back around, blink on the edge of the stair. He brought opinions, I brought air. No bar was swagger in the reticle. I hear the bluff in the way he spoke. Maitre d' now when I pass the rail. He want a story, I give him detail. My girls look quiet, the damage loud. We don't fit in, we redesign crowds. Chandelier tax, pay that shine. You want this room, get in line. Chandelier tax, say my rate. Too much taste on one first date. He tried trying with a cufflink grin. Cute little act, I clocked the spin. No sample size, devotion here. No half for gas and disappearing. I like my men with a spine that stays. Not one night, polish that chest by day. I keep the bill and I keep the tone. Some things bitter, some things on. Crystal above, base below. I let one look do the most. No discount access, no courtesy pass. He can keep the talk, I'll keep it class. Chandelier tax, pay that shine. You want this room, get in line. Chandelier tax, say my rate. Too much taste on one first date. Chandelier tax, get that bell. Some girls kiss, I cast a spell. Chandelier tax, check that face. Too much nerve for one small place. Abrogate list, name not found. He wants a place where I hold ground. Too much perfume, too little nerve. He wants the table he didn't deserve. I keep my quiet like a pressed white glove. No sloppy hunger gets near my love. I read the room like a final draft. He brought a speech, I almost laughed. I regardless. Not tonight. I regardless. Read it right. He likes the polish, not the way he wants soft reward with a lazy fade. No baby grace, got a sharper edge. I don't do maybe around the ledge. My cross up slow in a private row. Nobody begs where the candles glow. I hold my line like a crystal spine. You miss your chance, I keep my time. I regardless. Not tonight. I regardless. Read it right. Hey. No code, no callback, no side entrance. Move. Not tonight. I regardless. Read it right. I regardless. Ooh, wrong address. I regardless. Nothing less. Terminal velvet, views on the towel. Yeah. Sing it with me, I don't wait in line. Terminal velvet, passport blouse. I don't lose sleep, I just take off. Terminal velvet, cool when I land. I got my own route, my own plan, yeah. He said slow down, I said wrong gate. I don't do random, I don't do late. Manifest full, but I still got room for peace, for power, not for your mood. Carry on light, but the ways in my name. I move too clean to play that game. They stare when I walk, that's nothing new. I don't be loud, I just come terminal velvet. Views on the top, sing it with me. I don't wait in line. Terminal velvet, passport gloss. I don't lose sleep, I just take off. Terminal velvet, cool in my land. I got my own route, my own plans, yeah. Girls with me smooth, no panic tone. He make a lobby feel like home. He tried to impress, it fell to stage. I like grown minds, not boys with rage. Altitude high, but my feet stay neat. I make calm like a luxury beat. If you want access, bring some class. I move too fast, a half-cut glass. Boarding call, I don't look back. No loose ends in my handbag. Whole life set like a polished frame. I leave with more than I terminal velvet, wheels on the top. Sing it with me, I don't wait in line. Terminal velvet, passport gloss. I don't lose sleep, I just take off. Terminal velvet, cool in I land. I got my own route, my own plans. Safe deposit, smile, all is still in my loop. I don't need a warning, I don't need a book. He wants to see great, I say earn the gold. I don't hand out maps to my private road. Gadget in my head, that move stays neat. I don't mix chaos with sick on my seat. Lockbox hard when my life stays light. I can be soft and still move right. Turn the key, let it click, whole move, change that quick. No cheap charm, no loose style, only calm in the file. Safe deposit, smile, watch it shine, watch it hit. Sing it with me, I'm precise like this. Set deposits front, no cracks, no ups. I make quiet look deluxe. Safe deposit, smile, gold states go to my hand. I don't need luck, I understand. I don't need luck, I understand. He tried to promise, but it felt too thin. I like real weight when you're stepping in. Girls when we lock, not one of us bends. We don't do noise, we do dividends. Dangerous claims when I walk through the room. I don't need smoke, I bring the bloom. If you want closeness, keep it clean. I like mature, not loud and mean. Turn the key, let it click, whole move, change that quick. No fake file, no cheap style, only glass in the file. Safe deposit, smile, watch it shine, watch it hit. Sing it with me, I'm precise like this. Safe deposit, smile, no cracks, no rush. I make quiet love deluxe. look, I understand. One step, one glance, one move, that's enough to shift the room. Safe deposit, smile, watch it shine, watch it hit. Sing it with me, I'm precise like this. Safe deposit, smile, no cracks, no rush. I make quiet love, deluxe. Safe deposit, smile, whole stays cold in my hand. I don't need luck, I understand. Cherry leather, red on my mouth. Sing it with me, I'm what it's about. Cherry leather, smooth when I speak. I make strong look cheap. Cherry leather, feel that snap in the air. I walk in once and I'm already there. Rouge on the glass, perfume in the dark. I don't chase sparks, I am the spark. He wants a reaction, I give him a pause. I don't move messy, I move with cuz. Gloves off, game on, posture set. I don't do panic, I collect. Not every room gets all of me. I like mystery with clarity. Slow blink, gold ring, tight grin. Whole room shifts when I step in. Cherry leather, red on my mouth. Sing it with me, I'm what it's about. Cherry leather, smooth when I speak. I make strong look cheap. Cherry leather, feel that snap in the air. I walk in once and I'm already there. Girls with me hot, but their minds stay cool. We don't need noise, we rewrite rules. He tried seduction, it felt too rehearsed. I like that verse, never thirst. Saying heat, but the line stay straight. I don't do sloppy, I don't do vague. If you want in, bring more than looks. I'm not a chapter, I'm the book. Let the shine on the midnight glare. Whole vibe sharp, whole vibe fair. No we pose in this room tonight. Only that rich girl appetite. Cherry leather, red on my mouth. Sing it with me, I'm what it's about. Cherry leather, smooth when I speak. I make strong look cheap. Cherry leather, feel that snapping. Cherry leather, red on my mouth. Sing it with me, I'm what it's about. Cherry leather, smooth when I speak. I make strong look chic. Cherry leather, feel that snapping. Cherry leather. Hammer price, hear that room go still. Hammer price, I arrive, set the wheel. Hammer price, clean posture, dark gaze. Every step I take resets the face. Hammer price, no bluff, no disguise. I'm the reason all the numbers right. Catalog open, initials embossed. I don't speak twice when the point gets crossed. He came polished by the substance then. I could tell by the way he entered in. Canvas quiet, marble under heel. I know fake shine by the way it feels. No borrowed edge, no rented tone. I built this presence stone by stone. Bitter eyes when I cross the floor. Everybody listen, nobody snores. I don't compete with the average noise. I make precise, expensive choices. Hammer price, hear that room go still. Hammer price, I arrive, set the wheel. Hammer price, clean posture, dark gaze. Every step I take resets the phase. Hammer price, no bluff, no disguise. I'm the reason all the numbers right. Cable down in the silent split, that's the kind of pulse I walk in with. Girl beside me, tailored, raising the whole rope glow, never missing beat. He tried charming a polished tone, still felt hollow like a stage cologne. I like that with a steady frame, not lose heat with a famous name. Every move documented, stamped, archive. That's why the whole mood comes up high. No soft panic in the way I land. I don't guess, I command. Frame by frame, I built that taste. No cheap brush, no wasted space. When I speak, whole room aligns. That's what happens when the standard shines. Hammer price, hear that room go still. Hammer price, I arrive, set the wheel. Hammer price, clean posture, dark gaze. Every step I take resets the phase. Hammer price, no bluff, no disguise. I'm the reason all the numbers rise. season, step light, move clean. Peak season, know exactly what I mean. Peak season, salt line on the skin, head high when the day rolls in. Peak season, bout first through the blue. Whole tide changes when I come through. Harbor quiet, engine waking slow. I don't need chaos to steal the show. He tries swagger with a borrowed grin. Still surface, not within. Starboard shining a measured hand. That's how I hold what I plan. Girls with me sharp like a fresh white weight. Not one of us built to break. More in line, loose in the city, small. That's what it feels like above it all. No cheap tension on this route. I cut straight through down. Rope snap, sun flash, chin high. Wave line, gloss line, slip by. No blur, no waste, no spin. I know exactly where I begin. Peak season, step light, move clean. Peak season, know exactly what I mean. Peak season, salt line on the skin, head high when the day rolls in. Peak season, bout first through the blue. Hold tight, changes when I come through. He want it easy, I want it rare. That's why the air got dinner there. I like sharp talk with a slower burn. Not loud heat that never learned. Dead warm with a lack of soul. That's the kind of calm I hold. No weak pulse in the way I steer. Everything clean when I shift the gear. If you want clothes, bring more than style. I like presence with a longer mile. No half shape in the kind I choose. I set the pace, I never lose it. Peak season, step light, move clean. Peak season, know exactly what I mean. Peak season, salt line on the skin, head high when the day rolls in. Peak season, step light, move clean. Peak season, know exactly what I mean. Peak season, salt line on the skin, head high when the day rolls in. Head high when the day rolls in. Patent language, say it clean, say it right. Sing it with me, I was built for the light. Patent language, black line, red mouth. I make strong, look tough from the south. Patent language, yeah, that heel click land. Every word I drop comes skiff rap plan. Black on the jacket, pressure in the chin. He came with sparkle, but no depth within. I like my talk, need no sloppy little games. I can spy weak, fire, underpolished names. Rouge on the glass, one look, one cue. I don't throw noise, I cut straight through. No wasted motion in the way I enter. My whole pace is center. Zip that room, let it lean. Cool eye, sharp sheen. I don't overplay finesse. I let timing do the rest. Pattern language, say it clean, say it right. Sing it with me, I was built for the light. Pattern language, black line, red mouth. I make strong, look tough from the south. Pattern language, yeah, that heel click land. Every word I drop comes gift rap plan. Girls with me tailored, the posture on live. No cheap gas in the way we talk. He tried charm like a store-bought phrase. I like mine, age not spray. Diction tight like a new seam line. I don't bend shape just to fit your time. Every sentence pressed like fresh black silk. I make it edge look soft as milk. Let it out, don't rush, talk less, mean much. That's the code in my hand, that's the sound of command. Pattern language, say it clean, say it right. Sing it with me, I was built for the light. Pattern language, black line, red mouth. I make strong, look couture from the south. Pattern language, yeah, that heel pick land. Every word I drop comes gift rap plan. Clear paint city, warm leaves on the roof. I don't speak twice when I'm living proof. Orchid on the table, clean nail on the stem. He wants quick access, I evaluate him. No blur signals in a room this bright. I like intention under daylight. Fern shadows moving on the white stone floor. I don't force open what isn't sure. Glass house rules, keep it clear, keep it grown. Sing it with me, don't cloud my zone. Glass house rules, rare bloom, cool hand. I don't move loose, I understand. Glass house rules, feel that pulse get tall. I bring fresh air to the hole install. Oh. sunlight. No fake sweetness in this design. Deep broad surface, I was hoping rude. I like mine deep, not only cute. Mist on the rail, but my head stays clean. That's how I keep my whole life green. No rush, touch, no borrowed tone. If you want near, bring something on. Glass house rules, keep it clear, keep it grown. Sing it with me, don't cloud my zone. Glass house rules, rare bloom, cool hand. I don't move loose, I understand. Glass house rules, feel that pulse get tall. I bring fresh air to the whole install. Breathe slow, let it rise. Nothing weak survives my eyes. If you show up, half I see. If you show up, real I lean. Glass house rules, keep it clear, keep it grown. Sing it with me, don't cloud my zone. Glass house rules, rare bloom, cool hand. I don't move loose, I understand. Glass house rules, feel that pulse get tall. I bring fresh air to the whole install. Glass house rules, keep it clear, keep it grown. Sing it with me, don't cloud my zone. Glass house rules, rare bloom, cool hand. I don't move loose, I understand. Glass house rules, feel that pulse get tall. I bring fresh air to the whole install. Hold still, count three. New chapter looks good on me. Ribbon cut, watch the whole scene split. Sing it with me, I'm the spark in it. Ribbon cut, gold blade, white grin. Whole new era when I walk in. Ribbon cut, flash flood on the wall. I don't wait small, I launch tall. Curtain back and the cameras breathe. I'll come second, I'll come with heat. He try swagger with a rented pose. I'm a real weight by the way it shows. Marky letters, like a sign. I don't chase time and timing finds mine. Girls on my left, still in the glance. We don't do doubt, we do advance. Yeah. Ribbon cut, watch the whole scene split. Sing it with me, I'm the spark in it. Ribbon cut, gold blade, white grin. Whole new era when I walk in. Ribbon cut, flash flood on the wall. I don't wait small, I launch tall. Scissors shine in a polished hand, that's what it looks like to understand. No weak thread in the shape I wear, no soft panic in my air. He brought noise, I brought frame, that's why we were not the same. Every move set with a clean intent, that's how pressure gets reinvented. Cut, clean, stand bright, that's the feel, that's the night. No half step in my design, I draw the line and make it mine. Ribbon cut, watch the whole scene split. Sing it with me, I'm the spark in it. Ribbon cut, gold blade, white grin. Whole new era when I walk in. Ribbon cut, flash flood on the wall. I don't wait small, I launch tall. Porcelain headed, wrist to me. Sauce on the table, heel on beat. He walked in polished, still fell out. I like no pressure, never in the crowd. She look you man and shout, little smile. I could read a room in half a mile. Like a tray shining under my hand. That's how a woman says come in. Sip slow, chin high. No loose energy in my sky. Shine a room silence, glaze on the light. My whole base lens, measured in right. He wants fast access, I prefer weight. I like depth early, not charm late. Girls when you're pristine, never perform. Soft in the posture, built like storm. Steam not rising, clean and thin. That's what control looks like, go skin. No cheap flavor in my cup. Whole mood changes when I show up. Porcelain habit, cause me bored, I graze. Singing when I don't miss my place. Porcelain habit, cool touch, red tongue. I make like slick, fully grown. Porcelain habit, kill that fine line snap. Whole room leans when I hit them nap. Peach eyes, sweet talking, melted quick. I like a man that can carry thick. No bent edges in the way I move. I don't search, I approve. Every glance blessed, every step exact. That's why the whole airship's intact. No half shine in the world I pick. I move too clean for counterfeit tricks. Porcelain habit, she tore that grace. Say with me, I don't miss my place. Porcelain habit, cool touch, red tone. I make like stick fully grown. porcelain habit. Kid, that fine line step. Whole room leans when I hit that map. Porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain habit. Ooh, porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain, porcelain, porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain habit. Porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain, porcelain, porcelain. Porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain habit, porcelain habit. Checker, marble, click, clack, on pace. Sing it with me, I redesigned the space. Check a marble, cool heel, straight spine. Every square touch turn mine. Check a marble, clean cut, no blur. I make certain see a curve. For your wide staircase split. He came dressed nice, still lacking wit. I like a brain that'll rise on time. Not borrow shine with a rehearsed line. Black tie under a silver shoe. That's how I enter and bend the view. Girls with me sharp like opening night. Whole formation crisp and bright. Bishop glance, rook mine, queen nerve. I don't overreach, I overserve. If you want near, bring more than style. I read weak posture from a mile. Checker, marble, click, clack, on pace. Sing it with me, I redesigned the space. Check a marble, cool heel, straight spine. Every square I touch turns mine. Check a marble, clean cut, no blur. I make certainty occur. Chandelier dust in the pale gold line. Still can't distract from a focused mind. He tried smooth talk, but the rhythm cracked. I like intention that comes intact. No nervous heat in the way I stand. I move like plans already scanned. Nothing random in the way I choose. I set my pressure, I never lose. Whole room shifts when I turn my head. That's what happens when class is fed. No soft panic, no cheap surprise. I keep my standards alive. Count 4 steps, hold that stare. Whole room learns from the way I wear. No rush, no slip, no chase. Just for command in a fitted space. Check a marble, click, click, on pace. Sing it with me, I redesign the space. Check a marble, cool heel, straight spine. Every square turns turn mine. Check a marble, clean cut, no blur. I make certainty occur. Check a marble, click, click, on pace. Sing it with me, I redesign the space. Check a marble, cool heel, straight spine. Every square touch turn mine. Check a marble, clean cut, no blur. I make certainty occur. Reserve in the cut glass swing. He said a lot, but he brought no thing. I like quiet way with a deeper burn. Not fast, he that forgets to learn. Oak no rising from the crystal rim. I like my world full body, never dim. Sell a hush in a tailored sleeve. That's how I know what I believe. Amber Reserve, let it roll, let it land. Sing it with me, I know what I demand. Amber Reserve, rich taste, no waste. I keep my standards laced. Amber Reserve, whole pose turns warm, soft in the face. Girls with me poised, never overplayed. Whole circle strong, not cheaply made. He wanted sparkle without the root. I like grown fruit, not just cute. Barrel glow under a low lit beam. That's the kind of calm I call supreme. No rush touch in the air I keep. I like the red running deep. Swirl ones, hold still. That's the start of real. He tried a phrase like a printed card. I like my earn, I try too hard. Every move aged, every line complete. That's why the whole room shifts in beat. No weak aftertaste in the lane I choose. I like full shape with nothing loose. If you want close, bring grounded grace. I don't host like in my space. No thin talk, no blurred aim. I like depth with a steady flame. Whole life pressed into one cleaner. That's what makes a woman preserve. Amber Reserve, let it roll, let it land. Sing it with me, I know what I demand. Amber Reserve, rich taste, no Cold pulse turns warm, feeling the fade. Steam on the rail, fresh press on the scene. I walk in quiet, but it sharpens the scene. Pins in the cushion, chalk on the line. I know exactly what belongs with mine. He talks polished, but the cut sits wrong. I know weak fabric before too long. Tape on the shoulder, him to the floor. I don't wear doubt anymore. Girls in the fitting room, cool and composed. Nothing off balance, nothing exposed. Scissors flash, room goes still. I don't chase shape, I bend it to will. One deep breath, one clean turn. That's how a whole new era gets on. Fitting room law, pin it close, cut it clean. Fitting room law, every mirror knows what I mean. Fitting room law, chalk lines straight through doubt. I wear my future in and out. Fitting room law, him high, nerve exact. I don't beg fit, I tailor fade. He brought sparkle, but the weed felt cheap. I like mine laid dense and deep. No rush hands on a red design. I want full weight, not borrow shine. Dress form standing like a witness there. I built my shape from nerve and air. Threaded in my teeth, posture on cue. I don't distort to flatter you. Pen and paper under my hand. That's what control feels like when it lands. Fitting room law, pin it close, cut it clean. Fitting room law, every mirror knows what I mean. Fitting room law, sharp lines straight through doubt. I wear my future in and out. Fitting room law, him high, nerve exact. I don't beg fit, I tailor fade. Silk rustle low in a narrow hall. That's how I answer the pressure call. No loose edge in the way I move. I don't search, I approve. If you want Neil, bring taste and nerve. I know by instinct what I deserve. No fake warmth in a velvet voice. I only keep the tailored choice. Needle down, lights warm, soft outside, inside storm. Every look built to endure. That's why the line stays pure. Fitting room law, pin it close, cut it clean. Fitting room law, every mirror knows what I mean. Fitting room law, chalk lines straight through doubt. I wear my future in and out. Fitting room law, him line up exact. I don't beg fit, I tailor fade. Fitting room law, pin it close, cut it clean. Fitting room law, every mirror knows what I mean. Fitting room law, chalk lines straight through doubt. I wear my future in and out. Fitting room law, him line up exact. I don't beg fit, I tailor fade. On the fresh stitch, clean frame. I leave fitted to my name. On the fresh stitch, clean frame. I leave fitted to my name. Glass vials lying like a private choir. I move through the lab like a slow burn fire. He was something loud, it vanished too fast. I like what settles, I like what lasts. Iris on paper, cedar in the air. I read intention by the way you wear. No red skin on a careful blend. I like a note with a deeper end. Wrist pulse warm under crystal light. That's how I test if the mood is right. One spray, room leans in. That's the language of skin. Atomize of silver, thumb so calm. I don't need volume to leave a mark on. Girls with me rare, everyone distinct. No copied sweetness, no water drink. He tried charm with a sugar line. I like dry with a stable spine. Bass no low, top no bright. That's how a woman enters the night. No loose desire in the way I choose. I like full depth, I don't do diffuse. Bottle, one spray and the room leans in. First breath silk, last breath grand. Wrist pulse on the glass. I leave a trace and let it last. Bottle, no spill, no excess heat. Powers just smell that discreet. Bladder strip folded beneath my nail. That's how I know if a mood will fail. No weak linker in a world I wear. I like precise with a little dare. He wants easy, I prefer rare. I like grown presence in the air. No foggy promise, no loud cologne. I know what belongs near my own. Top, no flashes, bass, no stays. That's how I move through crowded space. Soft at first and fully known. That's how real influence is shown. One spray and a room leans. I leave a trace and let it last. Bottleneck, no spill, no excess heat. Power should smell that discreet. Bottleneck, one spray in a room leaves. Bottleneck, first breath silk, last breath grit. First pulse on the glass. I leave a trace and let it last. Bottleneck, no spill, no excess heat. Power should smell that discreet. Bottleneck, still let slow turn. Let the real no burn. Monogram notebook, chrome on the clip. I hold my silence like a jewel on my lip. He bought charm in a hurry, mate's own. I like patience carved into the bone. Ink on the fingertip, neat little stain. I don't move crooked, I move ordained. Stationery stacked in the lacquer tray. That's how I frame what I'm about to say. No rush posting the way I land. I write my life with a steady hand. Nape down, chin high, watch the whole mood align. Inkwell glimmer under low on glass. I don't let weak talk pass. He wants an answer before he can earn it. I like a fire that knows how to burn it. Parchment breathing under my wrist. That's what poise feels like kissed. Girls with me pressed, pristine, aware. No wasted motion in the air. Every pause cut clean, deliberate, exact. That's how a woman keeps command intact. What wax seal hit, own leans close. No soft gas in the words I chose. One full breath and the line sits right. That's how calm turns bright. Fountain pen temper, sign it in a stroke. Fountain pen temper, every word bespoke. Fountain pen temper, black ink finer. I know the shape of what I deserve. Fountain pen temper, watch that script take form. Soft at the surface underneath the storm. Fountain pen temper, watch that script take form. Soft at the surface underneath the storm. He dry sweet phrases, but they felt too late. I like full weight when the timing's right. No extra glitter on a fragile frame. I can read the cracks beneath the name. Postmark midnight on a folding. I gon' let cheap energy in. Every sentence tailored, every glance trim. That's why the whole air goes dim. Not for drama, not for display, just for truth written my way. Fountain pen temper, sign it in a stroke. Fountain pen temper, every word bespoke. Fountain pen temper, black ink finder. I know the shape of what I deserve. Fountain pen temper, watch that script take the form. Soft at the surface underneath the storm. Fountain pen temper, seal the page, let it dry. That's how standards stay alive. Standards stay alive. Yeah, pad that heat, hit a hoof line hit. Pad that heat, I don't miss, I fit. Pad that heat, range tight, gaze straight. I was never built to hesitate. Pad that heat, pad that heat. Turf shakes under style. I cross that line with a dangerous smile. Yeah. Let the glove for the by the rail. He came polished, but the nerve was pale. I like a heart that can hold the Porsche. Not loud noise with no real force. Stir up flash in the morning sun. That's a focus, it looks like when it's bun. Girls with me sharp, posture in place. No loose energy in the pace. Saddle set, every buckle exact. That's how pressure stays intact. Tag. Pad that heat, hit a hoof line hit. Pad that heat, I don't miss, I fit. Pad that heat, grains tight, gaze straight. I was never built to hesitate. Pad that heat, pad that heat. Turf shakes under style. I cross that line with a dangerous smile. By the ring under a manicured hand. I know by instinct what can stand. He tried swagger with a silver watch. Still missed depth by country notch. No short wind in the way I move. I like proof, not the groove of a fool. In a circle in the back of my mind. That's what happens when the visions align. No bench shade, no lazy nerve. I know the lane of what I deserve.
With the gravel, got it down. Whole air's just without a sound. One breath, one spark, one cue. That's the kind of calm I do. Jockey silk never touch my skin. I don't need costume to win. I move with class, I move with bite. I keep my power, feather light. If you want me, bring more than flash. I like full spirit, not a craft. Turn flying, rail line, jaw set clean. That's how a woman holds a scene. Had that heat, hit a hoop fly hit. Had that heat, I don't miss I fit. Had that heat, ring straight, gaze straight. I was never built to hesitate. Had that heat, had that heat. Tap shakes under style. I cross that line with a dangerous smile. Just slow, chin high. Let the slow ones watch me fly.
I brought back static, gold edge on the page. I sit so still and still rewrite the stage. He wore a smile like a borrowed costume. I like real fire that can fill a room. Brocade shadow on the armrest line. I keep my timing almost too refined. Program folded under a like a nail. I can tell weak right before it fails. No loose panic in the way I stare. That's what power sounds like in the air. Upper box static, let the whole house lean. Upper box static, every eye goes keen. Upper box static, curtain breath, slow spark eye. Make brain feel sharp. Upper box static, hold that note, don't rush. I turn silence into hush. Sea to sea, light to skin. That's where the shift begins. Mezzanine shimmer in a low warm sweep. He tried charm, but the cut was cheap. I like intention in a steadier shape. Not all perfume and no escape. Girls with me poised, not one too loud. Still making pack through the crowd. No soft edges in the way we land. We don't float, we command. Overture pulse, chin level spine. No one touches what is mine. Leave breath to breath between my fingers. That's how rare control still lingers. Upper box static, let the whole house lean. Upper box static, every eye goes keen. Upper box static, curtain breath, slow spark eye. Make brain feel sharp. Upper box static, hold that note, don't rush. I turn silence into hush. He wanted access to a little phrase. I like full depth, not a glossy haze. No way posture in the things I choose. I prefer gravity over shoes. Curtain rises, room turns new. That's what happens when I move through. No half-light in the world I build. I enter quiet and leave it filled. Upper box static, let the whole house lean. Upper box static, every eye goes keen. Upper box static, curtain breath, slow spark eye. Make grand feel sharp. Upper box static, hold that note, don't rush. I turn silence into hush. Upper box static. Contact, she's got it on a lacquer desk. I pick my angles with a steady neck. He brought a smile, but the light fell flat. I know weak shine and I don't wear that. Aperture narrow, let the focus bite. I like my standards crisp and white. Flash test, chin said nothing off. I don't do blurry, I cut it off. Girls in the backdrop, poised and bright. We make stillness look alive tonight. You'll find a fever, frame it, don't blink. Flash on the lacquer, cold as a drink. You'll find a fever, crop all the week. I make power, photogenic and chic. You'll find a feed, one pose, one plea. No, I don't plead, they lean to me. Negative strips in a silver tray. I keep my pressure in a polished way. He tried charm like a ready-made line. I like a mind that can hold a spine. No loose gestures in a room this tight. I like my instinct more than height. Lens cap off and the room goes thin. That's what happens when I step in. Every glance pressed like a perfect print. Nothing wasted, no one hit. Count to three, hold us there. Whole mood shifts in the studio air. No false heat in the way I move. I don't chase proof, I approve. You'll find a fever, frame it, don't blink. Flash on the lacquer, cold as a drink. You find a fever, crop all the week. I make power, photogenic and chic. You find a fever, one pose, one plea. No, I don't plead, they lean to me. Silver gel, midnight gloss. I built this calm at a higher cost. No cheap caption, no stage desire. I look composed, but I'm live wire. You find a fever, frame it, don't blink. Flash on the lacquer, cold as a drink. You find a fever, crop all the week. I make power, photogenic and chic. You find a fever, one pose, one plea. No, I don't plead, they lean to me. You find a fever, frame it, don't blink. Flash on the lacquer, cold as a drink. You find a fever, crop all the week. I make power, photogenic and chic. You find a fever, one pose, one plea. No, I don't plead, they lean to me. Print it glossy, let it dry. That's how legends multiply. Porcelain power cut, sweet face, heart stop. He wants my love, I close that shop. No late apologies, no little games. I don't collect weak names. Soft look, hard line. You want my piece, get in line. If you bring static, you lose that slide. I know exactly what I'm not. Porcelain power cut, feel that drop. Hands up low and the whole thing stops. Porcelain power cut, clean and cold. Porcelain power cut, never sold. Never sold. He plays mysterious, I play exact. He sends pretty words, I send them back. My life runs sharp like a crystal edge. I don't do almost, I jump the ledge. Soft look, hard line. You want my piece, get in line. If you bring static, you lose that slot. I know exactly what I'm not. Porcelain power cut, feel that drop. Hands up low and the whole thing stops. Porcelain power cut, clean and cold. Porcelain power cut, never sold. Strings stay tight, best bend low. I don't need saving, I'll run the show. If you can't act calm, get out my frame. I'm not the same. Porcelain power cut, feel that drop. Hands up low and the whole thing's porcelain power cut, clean and cold. Porcelain power cut, never sold.
Yeah, velvet gavel, one tap, that's enough. He wants my heart, but his talk too soft. No random charm, no secret to miss. I read the motive under the dress. My ears don't hurry, my eyes don't beg. I cut off access, I never plead. He plays confused, I ain't zigzag. I don't do girl, I deal in fact. Case closed, no stint. If you bring noise, you don't get in. I keep it clean, I keep it final. I don't do fragile, I do survival. Velvet gavel, hear that sound. Hands up high when it comes back down. Velvet gavel, say my name. I don't play nice, I run the game. He wants soft entry, I want good form. Not one hot night, then a week gone cold. My standards pressed like a black silk suit. No empty flowers, no all the truth. I'm not offended, I'm overhead. I let him talk, then I move ahead. No fake apology gets replay. I lock that door and I keep my day. Case closed, no stint. If you bring noise, you don't get in. I keep it clean, I keep it final. I don't do fragile, I do survival. Velvet gavel, hear that sound. Hands up high when it comes back down. Velvet gavel, say my name. I don't play nice, I run the game. Low brass under me, room gon' still. I don't chase people, I shape the feel. If you can't add peace, don't touch my line. I built this life and it fits just fine. No pity pose, no rescue role. I'm expensive in the mind and soul. Velvet gavel, hear that sound. Hands up high when it comes back down. time. My peace, my rules, my dough, my spine. Hear that sign, I decide where that all goes down.
Velvet razor past your chin, I know shake. He want my heart, but he can't raise stakes. No fake concern, no rescue road. I own the script, I own the goal. Too sharp, too still. You want control, I want skill. If it's not respect, don't cross that border. I move in order. Velvet razor posture, run it back. Hands up high, let the baseline crack. Velvet razor posture, built like steel. Velvet razor posture, that's the deal. He wants a shortcut, I wanna climb. He wastes his breath, I keep my time. My steps don't bend, my eyes don't ask. My recommend like a fitting mask. Too sharp, too still. You want control, I want skill. If it's not respect, don't cross that border. I move in order. Velvet razor posture, run it back. Hands up high, let the baseline crack. Velvet razor posture, look like steel. Velvet razor posture, that's a deal. Psycho taps in teeth bite. I don't go dim, I get more bright. If you can't have peace, step out my sight. I'm alright.